There are exciting things going on right now in the Counter-Strike 2 community and in the Counter-Strike 2 world. In this video today, we're going to be going over two big stories that I think are great signs and great positives and just signs of good things to be coming overall. I truly think we are ending the year on a high note, or like a relatively high note. We're ending the year with some exciting news, and I think 2024 is looking very, very bright. Obviously, you can see here, OniPixel tweeted out, big announcement tomorrow. I'm nervous. We're going to be talking about what exactly this announcement was, why I think it's so exciting, and another big story in this video today, so make sure you guys stick around for all of that. But first, just wanted to plug my cash trading business really quick. If you guys are looking to sell any of your CS2 items and turn them into cold hard cash or crypto or whatever other payment method you're looking for, hit me up. We can definitely get a deal done. My Twitter is going to be the first link in the description below. DM me over there. It's going to be the best way for us to be able to work something out. But any kinds of items, whether it be knives, gloves, skins, agents, cases, capsules, stickers, whatever, even if you're looking to cash out your entire inventory, we can maybe get a deal done, and in doing so, you're helping support me, my channel, and my content as well, so I would appreciate that a ton. With that being said, let's get right into this. The first big story that I want to talk about today, and the first very, very good sign, this is very exciting to me, maybe one of the best signs and most exciting things going on in the market right now. Jesus tweeted out this. Obviously, this is just like data and stuff. It's not like Jesus came up with this or anything, but he's the one who kind of put it on my radar and is allowing me to go over some of these numbers and stuff. TDM Jesus said, despite the lack of new content, CS has seen its strongest growth since December 20, or its strongest December growth since 2020. Nothing to celebrate too much, but the game certainly isn't dead. Could definitely use an operation, though. Now, obviously, you need to keep in mind a little bit, some of this growth that we're seeing is just after a big drop. You know, we saw the player base drop in October and drop in November, and some of those people are returning or coming back or trying out the game again, or maybe they have more free time because it's the holidays, or, you know, like Ross says here, Christmas holidays and more children, adults being at home with more time to play, yada, 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 all that stuff. But that's the case every December, and again, Jesus is saying this has been its strongest December since 2020. Every December there's Christmas, and every December there's holidays and breaks and winter and all that stuff. So I do think that overall this is a good thing, but some of it is expected. There were so many people out there saying CS2 is dead, CS2 is dying, CSGO had a great run, but CS2 will never be able to live up to the hype. So many people saying, oh, the game is still trash, and there's cheaters, and there's bugs, and there's no new content, and why would anyone play CS2, and there's no new maps, and there's no good game modes, and it's all based around competitive, blah, 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 blah. Everyone saying to sell all your stuff, the market's going to continue crashing, the market's going to keep going down. And still, despite all that, despite all the negative publicity and the negative speak of this game all over social medias, and some of those things even being true, despite the pretty, relatively bad state that the game is in, still, this picture from Jesus shows a 6.4% gain in the player base in the last 30 days, which is pretty much the month of December, and 45,000 players being added, to that average player number. Now, here are the updated numbers, which even look a little bit better on my Steam charts right here, where we can see the peak players is up to 1.248 million. Very cool. The gain is up 7.37% in the last 30 days, and we've gained 52,000 players. Now, again, is this like totally insane? Is this totally, groundbreaking? Is this exactly where CS2 wants to be? No, absolutely not. You can see here, the average player is 1.1 million, close to 1.1 million back earlier this year. But you can see that we came into this year, well, we ended last year with around 629,000 average players. We started this year with around 726. We have now increased that average player base throughout the year of 2023. And again, that is with all those negative things going on. This should be a great sign. If you are not the most absolutely pessimistic person in the world, if you're not the absolute biggest CS2 doomer in the world, this is a great sign. This should be amazing. This should be exciting. The game has all those issues. There's a cheating problem. There's bugs. There's no new content. There's missing game modes. There's missing maps. They took stuff away. CS2 is not in a finished state. It's not a polished game. And still, this is how many people are playing this game. The player base is growing once again. People are coming back. People are playing this game. People have not given up. People are not leaving. The player base is not decreasing. And obviously in 2024, CS2 is going to become better. It's going to become more and more of a polished game. It's going to become closer and closer to being the game that a lot of people want it to be. And there's going to be new content. There's going to be reasons for people to come back to the game. So these numbers we're seeing right now, these should be close to the bottom. These should be close to the floor. The future is bright for 2024. And the fact that we're already starting to see a rebound in the player base while a lot of these negative stories and things are still going on, That's a great sign. That gets me so excited. That is why I am a CS optimist. That's why I am buying right now. That's why I'm investing in these markets. And again, despite the fact that the player base has increased 7% in the last month, we can see here that the markets are actually down over the last month, which makes me think this is even a better time to buy. The fact that prices are still kind of low, prices are still kind of holding still while the player base is increasing. If you think the player base is going to continue to increase into 2023, especially into that first major, especially into that first new content we're going to get and all that stuff, then these prices I think are going to look so juicy 3, 6, 12 months from now. So I'm just really excited. I'm really hyped. I thought that was amazing. Now, talking about the other thing that I think is great for the CS2 investing community overall was this. OniPixel saying big announcement tomorrow. I'm nervous. Arrow saying the merch drops tomorrow. You know, getting all these memes, gambling sponsorship, blah, 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 blah. Full-time Valorant streamer. So many funny and just hilarious reactions. You know, he has an announcement live on Twitch TV/OniPixel. And then finally, we got the announcement from him. He says, I officially own a CS2 skins marketplace. This has been a dream of mine for years now. SkinBid is now owned by two passionate skin nerds, Zipple and him, who made their dream a reality. Buy, sell, and auction skins at skinbid.com. So obviously when this came out, there was this huge just uproar and kind of rush of people into the site. You know, there was like a waiting time. Their servers couldn't handle the whole load, all that craziness. But this is that site. This is SkinBid. Now, I have never used the site before. I don't really know exactly what the deal with it is. I know a lot of people are saying that the fees are kind of too high. I think there's like an 8% fee or something like that. I don't know what all options they offer in terms of like payment or withdrawals or all that stuff. You know, I'm definitely going to be diving into the site. I'm going to be checking it out. I don't think it's going to be a replacement for me for something like CS Float or anything like that anytime soon. But this is a great sign for so many different reasons. One, of course, we know OniPixel has a huge reach. He is able to reach to skin enthusiasts, he's able to reach out to investors, and he's able to reach out to people who just love Counter-Strike in general, because obviously he makes a lot of content about the game. He also has a lot of reach with people who just like the esports scene. So him being able to attract and bring in all of those people into a skin marketplace that he now owns and is obviously going to be talking about and you know, advertising for and all that stuff, I think is going to be a great sign for the CS markets overall. This is going to get more and more people into CS investing, which I think will be a good thing overall. And again, makes me want to buy even more, makes it seem like these are going to be even better prices. But also, with OniPixel being an owner of this site, it's also going to create more competition in the CS2 skin marketplaces. You know, places like Float, places like Buff Market, places like, you know, I don't even know what else, Skinport and SkinBear and all that stuff. They're going to have to compete. There's going to be, you know, probably a new, bigger and better player in the market in SkinBid as they continue to get better and better. And also OniPixel as well, obviously has a ton of ideas and expertise and knows what traders and investors and even the casual people in the CS2 markets, what they want and need in terms of features and abilities and all that stuff. So I'm sure he will help SkinBid be able to continue to level up and get better and all that stuff. And I think that's going to help out everyone, buyers, sellers, traders, investors, all of that good stuff. So I just think that this is a very exciting time. You know, SkinBid obviously has been pushing OniPixel a lot and they're starting to get a lot of traction and things going on. This picture is just absolutely hilarious. You know, Zipple and Oni, SkinBid coming together. But yeah, the fact that, you know, OniPixel is now an owner or part owner or whatever in this thing, I think is very exciting, is very cool, and it's some great news for the CS2 investing community and world to end the year on. That obviously he's going to be a big part of this, and yeah, I think the future is bright. I think the future of CS2 is bright in so many different ways. I think we're ending the year, like I said, on a really high, exciting note. Yes, there are still issues. Yes, there are still problems, but the time to buy is when there are still problems, but you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can see the bright future ahead. Once we're already there, once things are already amazing, it's too late. That's, you know, you buying in, I don't know, April or May of 2023. Right now, you have a chance to buy low so we can hopefully sell high in the future. But I don't know. I just think all of this is very exciting news that I wanted to cover and talk about and get out to you guys. But that is pretty much it for this video today. Again, if you're looking to cash trade, sell out any of your CS2 items or whatever, hit me up over on Twitter. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.